Hello, fellow lovers of liberty. My name is Matthew Dalton.
And I'm Robert Wasmund, and welcome back to the Journalistic Revolution. Now, one of the arguments that you hear from the right about gun control, because I heard you guys snickering over there, and you're not innocent either. So here we go.
The Second Amendment is here to protect our rights to self-defense. No, it's not about self-defense.
No, self-defense. If it was about self-defense, next time you go to the bar and a man tries to pick a fight at you because he was, you were checking out his woman or you spilled your drink on him, pull out your gun. I mean, according to you, it's self-defense. The man's coming at you, he's being aggravated. You're totally allowed to pull out your gun in a crowded club and pop a couple off. No, that's not how it works, man. You know what I mean? Now, I mean, if the guy pulls out his gun, you have a gun, well, by all means, sword versus sword, man. But at the same time, it's not self-defense. I mean, self-defense is my 6-year-old daughter in karate. Okay, my self-defense is me taking some MMA classes or him punching a guy in the face. You know what I mean? That's self-defense.
Check out these guns.
Yeah, he's big. But it's a ridiculous argument, and you're not helping Republicans and those on the neoconservative side. Just do me a favor, shut up.
Or form a better argument.
Or you're not, because the next thing you're going to say is this.
What about the hunters? Yeah.
Exactly where in the Second Amendment does it talk about hunting?
But I remember, too, the reason why is when they formed the Constitution. I remember them in all those history books and all those letters talking about how, oh, thank God we beat the redcoats. Now we just need to make sure we can hunt.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Really?
Thank God we beat this tyrannical monarchy who was trying to oppress us by taking away our guns, taxing us to death, and regulating everything that we did in our lives.
Now we can hunt.
Ooh, who does that sound like?
Because it was fresh in their minds. Having to fight off a tyrannical government was fresh in their minds. It is the only purpose of the Second Amendment.
And for all you Republicans who go out there and make it's for self-defense or hunting, okay, you know why you think that? Because you're lazy. I said it. You're lazy, you're privileged, and you have never had to deal with an entire government trying to take over your country. So you have no right to say that, oh, they meant hunting and self-defense. We know what they meant. There's letters, hundreds of letters of the founders talking to each other about the Second Amendment. Google it. But of course, your next argument is going to be,
not less guns, more guns. If we gave all the teachers guns, this wouldn't have happened.
Okay. You know, I've heard the argument be made that if we had more guns at these schools, or if they weren't gun-free zones, that this wouldn't have happened. And as much as I agree with the no gun-free zones, I agree with that. But you know, teachers go insane too.
Yeah.
You know, and they shoot up people. I mean, look at all the teachers that with the PE teachers abusing students. You got even college teachers molesting boys, and you really want them people to have guns? No offense, teachers, I love what you do, but you're just as crazy as the rest of us.
Well, the argument should be that not suggest that every teacher go out and, oh, as soon as they're walking in the door, here's your gun.
Yeah,
here's your gun.
It shouldn't. It's not. We're not asking people to issue every single teacher a gun. But if a teacher has a concealed weapon license, then there's no reason whatsoever that they shouldn't be able to be allowed to bring their gun into school.
Chances are they've been at the range probably just that last weekend and have more practice and more training.
So, I mean, I'm not saying less guns. I'm not saying more guns. How about we just are allowed to have what we have? And stop restricting what we can and cannot have. Owning a gun is a luxury. I mean, it's a right, but you don't have to buy one. And to force teachers to have guns, isn't that unconstitutional? Isn't that why you guys are all pissed off at Obamacare? Because they're forcing you to buy it, and now you're saying that we should force teachers to be trained with... And then, of course, you have the ultimate redneck debate.
Anyone who is pushing for gun control is attacking American values.
That, yes, we're attacking American values.
American values.
No, guys.
Everybody's values are different.
I mean, let's look at this logically. A tragedy happened. People are scared. People are hurt. They want to talk about it. So talk about it. But talk about it logically. Talk about it reasonably, and talk about it calmly. Yelling at each other and calling each other Nazis because you want more or less guns is just simply ridiculous, people. And we're not going to reach any type of actual mutual beneficial agreement while we're just trying to force our agenda down each other's throats.
No. And to be frankly honest with you, I'm kind of tired of talking about it.
Really, honestly. I mean, I'm not saying it's a non-issue. Like I said, it's a tragedy. People are scared. They want to talk about it. They want some sort of action. And I get that, but we can't be reactionary. And both sides in this argument are being so reactionary, it's disappointing. Even libertarians are making me upset about it because they're all like, I've actually seen libertarians posting on Facebook, YouTube, and all this stuff, advocating for them to put a bunch of armed soldiers or armed policemen at the schools. What happened? They hated us for our freedom. Do you guys remember that? We used to be so free that the terrorists had to blow up buildings. Now all of a sudden we have red light security cameras. We have we're trying to push for military men or armed police officers at our schools. Mm-hmm. We get pat down, groped, or scanned at TSA agents. We can get bugged or surveilled on at any given moment without a warrant. Can we get back to being too free, please? And here's another argument.
We don't need more laws, but less laws. What?
Really? So deregulation is your proposed answer to what just happened? I mean, I'm all for deregulation. I mean, I really am. Mm-hmm. But I mean, why would you pour salt on a wound? People are crying that there's this tragedy that just happened and that we should, do something about it. And your rebuttal is, well, let's get rid of the laws.
Well, for one, most of these laws are state laws. The laws that Adam Lanza broke were state laws. The laws that what's-his-name did in Colorado were state laws. Every state has their own laws, and for the most part, they're general laws. Don't kill.
Yeah.
Which you can't really get rid of that law. But if you want to change laws, you have to do it at your local level. It's bottom line.
I mean, I'm a libertarian. I'm a political libertarian, philosophical voluntarist, and as much as I would love to see a completely lawless and voluntary society, that's not really feasible right now. So why don't we just try to find the middle ground and move towards what we want? Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, we want to see deregulation on gun laws. For instance, if you're a felon and you haven't committed a crime in, let's say, 10 years, right? Why the hell are we not letting this person exercise his constitutional right? Oh, wait, natural born right? Oh, wait, God-given right for all you Christians out there?
Yeah.
Or, theists. But it's silly. It's stupid.
Yeah, because it doesn't say anywhere in the Second Amendment or the Constitution that a felon does not.
As a matter of fact, weren't all the founders criminals technically? Treasonists? Abolitionists. They were all of these things, and now all of a sudden we're saying that people who are like our founders aren't allowed to have guns. Just saying. Check us out on the next episode. So I'm saying, he's outside,